So I'm getting ready for the copper drop. Well, to drop the silver using copper. So give you a bit of metrics here. 1 gram of copper drops 3 grams of silver. What my experience has been is 3.2, 3.3. So I've got 2 neckties there. I call them that. And you run a bubbler. You submerge them in the liquid, and then you run a bubbler underneath. And where the bubble hits, it displaces the cemented silver, and then the reaction goes quicker. So you hang it like a necklace, and you stick the bubbles underneath, and then that one just gets zapped, eaten up, and the other ones fall down and take its place, and just goes over and over and over. Oh yeah, and I noticed that a warmer temperature seems to drop faster than a colder temperature. So yeah, that's just my observation. So all that work, and we're up and running. We're dropping. So the tube's like halfway down. The bubbles go through. It's really troublesome positioning the bubbler. I needed to tie a weighted stone to it, and I just haven't gotten around to it yet. This will do. This is fine. And yeah, it goes pretty quick. I wish it was glass so you could see through it. When I use a smaller beaker, you could. But there we go. Let's just leave it for about 8 hours. Okay, I'm back. SilverJay with EastVan refining. Kind of rushing. I got some purchases, some people waiting for me. I got to do some silver stuff. So yeah, here we are. It's cemented overnight. There's probably, I'm guessing, 50, 75, 100 grams that's not dropped out. It'll go in my stock pot, and that's just for a rainy day. So yeah, the first bit here is the cement's in the bottom. You can't see it yet. I'll try to get pictures of it when it's emptied. So just filtering it out, collecting the fine stuff right now. When majority of the liquid's out of the pot, I'm going to pour it a couple of liters of boiling hot water in there and do the first rinse, and then filter that off, and then make pucks. So I'll fill it with fine stuff, pour boiling water over it, stir it up well, filter it out, repeat and rinse many times until it's clear. There's little tests you can do. You can drop a bit of salt in there and stuff in the test solution, what's dropped out, and that to see what's left. But it's just experience. I just over filter. You can't go wrong with that. Okay, and there's my boiling hot water going away. And because I said I would. So there we go. It's pretty heavy. It's a lot there. So we dropped our first puck, and I waited a little bit too long. It dried a bit, so it didn't drop perfectly, but I gotta say it's probably the meanest looking puck I've ever seen. The color is fantastic, very healthy looking. The colors, the crystals, the camera doesn't show it, unfortunately. But this is probably a 99.4. Just wow, gorgeous. So there's another puck I gotta drop too. So, and as you can see, I waited too long. Oh well, you know. Some people watch me. I watch YouTube videos of people pouring. I spend hours. There's some masters out there. I'm not going to give names. Really enjoy your work. But for me, refining and dropping pucks, that's where it's at, baby. This is SilverJay with EastVan Refining. So yeah, the grand finale, eh? The part that you're all dying to hear. The suspense. Was it killing you? Okay, so the return, it's wet. It's 1500, cheap China scale, so you can't really read it. Just shy a couple grams of 1500. So I started with 1600 sterling. So consider 72.5% is copper. So that'd bring it down to maybe 1490 silver. 100 didn't get dissolved. So there's what, 1390. There's about 100 in the pot, stock pot. So we're looking at about 1,300, and it's still wet too. So I'm expecting 1,250 to 1,300, maybe 1,320 or something like that. But let's look at this bad boy. Yeah, we got a little bit of sun now, eh? Oh well. Let's put some light on the subject, eh? Oh, that doesn't help. Okay, signing off. The next step is pouring. I'll probably be pouring with about 3,000 grams. I have another batch I've thrown in, maybe 3,200, something like that. Should be fun times. This is SilverJay with EastVan Refining. Today we're doing some pouring. I love pouring. Unfortunately, I'm not really good at it, and the results are pretty poor. I really all I want is just metallic bars to settle, put away, store, and stuff like that. You know, if I get something that looks pretty, oh great, kind of thing. I'm guessing after a few hundred pours, I'll get the hang of it. So let's look here. We got 2743. Probably 25 grams for each little container, 20 grams. These are non-PVC containers. Silver, regardless of if it's in cement or metallic, does not like PVC. I guess the PVC off gases, and it creates an acid that stains the silver. It's a real nightmare to get off. So I use food containers that people eat out of. That seems to do the job. So we got various propane stuff down here to heat the molds before I pour. My lovely graphite tongs and the Devil Forge. It's really a furnace, but the company advertises it as a Devil Forge. I absolutely love this thing. My gloves and a coffee. I'm jacked on coffee, but yeah, let's get started, guys. I also wanted to add that I'm doing a kind of a little experiment here. On the left hand side, right here, that's recovery from the stock pot. And on the right hand side, it's cemented out, not using the host solution. So I'm going to get both these XRF'd and get the purities checked. I got a little hunch, a little experiment here going, and I'm just trying to tweak the operation. So the results of these two will let me know how to proceed on the next batch. So this, the first batch is in. And try to get a picture here without frying my camera. You can see it's the cement's in there. In about 12 minutes, 15 minutes, it'll be liquid. Running about, I'm guesstimating 25% power. I'm going to turn it up a bit. Haven't cracked my crucible. Everything's going good. I'll give you guys a peek of that. Gorgeous little power. There you go.